Introducing Tenant Ventures, the premier venture capital firm in Madripoor, specializing in defense technologies and cutting-edge aerospace innovations. Our visionary CEO, Nuadafian, is a legendary strategist inspired by the warrior king of Irish mythology, renowned for his mastery in wielding both sword and strategy. Under his leadership, Tenant Ventures has become a key player in funding advanced aerospace projects, including the Sturmvogel project to a next-generation variable fighter, VF, program that redefines aerial combat and operational versatility. Our flagship aerospace innovation, the VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogel, integrates mythical Irish tenacity with futuristic technology. VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogel Overview, Codename, Silverhand Initiative. In homage to Nuada of the Silver Hand, the VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogel stands as the embodiment of advanced technology, resilience, and transformation. 1. Aerospace AF Pound Advanced Technology. Firenetech Systems. Our proprietary Firenetech systems offer superior speed agility, leveraging next-gen aerodynamics to maneuver through the skies like the mythical Dagda copyright Danan warriors. Stealth capabilities, cloaked in advanced Luke veil systems, making the craft nearly invisible to radar and sensors, akin to Celtic warriors disappearing into the mist. 2. Aerospace AF Pound Transformation Capabilities. Druid Sight Mode shifts fighter mode, Cormac, high-speed aerial combat, likened to Cormac Mac's cunning tactics. Go Walk Mode, named for the sea god La, offering versatile air-to-ground maneuverability. Battroid Mode, Dagda, ground combat mode, invoking the strength of the all-powerful Dagda. 3. Aerospace AF Pound Armament Defense, Brigid Forge Systems. Integrated laser cannons, powered by Brigid's flame, delivering unparalleled precision. Missile launchers, named after the Fianna warriors, these are unstoppable in battle. Shielding systems, to either shield, advanced defensive measures to block even the fiercest attacks. 4. Aerospace AF Pound Pilot Interface, 8 Tildaru Cockpit AI Assistance, Lug AI, inspired by the god Lug's wisdom, providing strategic insights in battle. Pilot Suit, Danu Armor, enhanced protection and seamless integration with the fighter. 5. Aerospace AF Pound Operational History, Battle of Magtuid Chronicles Deployment, used by elite squadrons in Madripoor's defense forces. Notable pilots, legendary aces known as the Fire Knights, who have reshaped the history of aerial combat. At Tenant Ventures, our mission is to scale innovation and empower future heroes. From humble 3D print startups to scalable aerospace enterprises, we support ventures at every stage, from startup farms to scalable enterprises, helping them take flight like the Silverhand's Sturmvogel in the skies of Madripoor. AOI Aerospace. Page 2. Alright, settle in, folks. Let me tell you a little about Tenant Ventures, Madripoor's most eccentric, and most successful, venture capital firm and VF engineering shop. Now, let's talk about our CEO, Angus Fine Red Hawk O'Connell, a man whose negotiating tactics are about as smooth as a go-walk transformation in turbulence. You need funding? He'll hand you a check. But if you say you need a robot that turns into a jet and has a kitchenette? Buddy, you just became a portfolio company. Our motto? Fly fast, pivot faster. Because in the world of business and variable fighters, you either adapt or you end up like a Battroid mode stuck in reverse. The Aerospace. Let's break it down, how we build, and fund, the VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogel 1. Advanced technology, like a startup on jet fuel, superior speed and agility. Sounds like our portfolio companies after a successful Series A. Stealth capabilities? We invest quietly. You won't hear a peep until our tech IPOs hit Mach 5. Look. The VF-21/VF-22 doesn't just have advanced sensors. It can detect market trends before they crash. It's like having a fighter jet with a business acumen of Warren Buffett, but cooler. 2. Transformation capabilities. The startup pivot. This fighter has 3 modes, just like any good business model: fighter mode, high-speed aerial combat. This is your launch phase. You're burning cash, hitting milestones, and praying the VC fuel doesn't run out before you hit market fit. Go Walk mode, versatile maneuverability. This is your pivot phase. Think of Go Walk like a scrappy startup founder who suddenly decides, you know what? We're a SaaS company now. Battroid mode, ground combat. This is your scale-up phase. You're in the trenches, fighting competitors, burning through missile pods, or ad spend, and defending your market share. 3. Armament and defense. Because a good business needs laser cannons, we've got integrated laser cannons for cutting through competition. Missile launchers for those times you need to blow up an outdated business model. And let's not forget our advanced shielding systems, essential for fending off trolls on TechCrunch. Oh, and our countermeasures? Patent lawyers. Lots of them. 4. Pilot interface, user experience for billionaire CEOs. The cockpit design is like a luxury startup founder suite, enhanced visibility. You can see your enemies a broken bar, your competition a broken bar from miles away. Integrated AI assistance? Think ChatGPT, but it actually built you a robot army. The pilot suit? That's just our way of saying, we've got your back. It's fireproof, bulletproof, and most importantly, investor-proof. 5. Operational history, legendary ventures. Let's talk deployment. We funded the Red Wing Squadron, one of the most elite units in the galaxy. Think angel investors with missile pods. Our notable pilots? You might have heard of Mavian Raven Narayan, the first CEO to take her VF-22 on a hostile takeover. Literally. Diaeresis Sedilla. Why we also fund 3D print farms, because why not? You think running a 3D print farm isn't like piloting a variable fighter? Oh, it absolutely is. Startup farms struggle to find market fit. Just like our fighter mode pilots trying to figure out how to land. Hobbyist farms, they're like our go walk mode, tinkering too much without actually hitting the gas. Biojobs farms, these folks are like Battroid pilots, profitable, but slow and clunky. Lifestyle farms, they've found their niche, just like the Red Wing Squadron. Scalable farms, now we're talking. This is the VF-22 of 3D printing, sleek, efficient, and ready to disrupt the industry. Thy 1/4 Tenant Ventures business strategy. We invest in next-gen transformation, from hobbyist to lifestyle farms. We'll fund you. From lifestyle to scalable farms? We'll 10x your printers. From scalable to galactic domination? We'll retrofit your VF with custom laser cannons. Thai's final pitch, why fly with us? At Tenant Ventures, we don't just fund dreams, we arm them. Our slogan? Transform or be left in the hangar. Now, who's ready to take their 3D printing business to Max 6 with a Sturmvogel? FY broken bar. Page 3. Ladies, gentlemen, and mechamaniacs, welcome to the Sturmvogel Summit. I stand before you not just as the best robotech variable fighter, VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogel, engineer in the galaxy, but also as the hottest venture capitalist in Madripoor, where the drinks are cold, the deals are hot, and no one asks too many questions. Today, I'm here to introduce you to the most disruptive financial ecosystem in the multiverse. And no, it's not some shady crypto rug pull. This is Coin, the digital currency built by engineers, for engineers to solve all your robotech problems, from living expenses to boosting the happy engineer in exosense. FY broken bar 3/4. Why did we build Coin? Because building a cutting-edge VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogel ain't cheap. You've got thy 3D printers working overtime. ASTMI diaeresis Sedilla missile systems needing upgrades. Section AFY engineers who haven't seen sunlight since the Macross era. And let's be real, no one becomes a robotech engineer to get rich. We do it for the love of giant transforming robots and the adrenaline of dodging missile barrages. But hey, even the best Battroid pilots got to eat. That's where Coin comes in. Thy degrees. What is Coin? Coin is the first blockchain ecosystem tailored specifically for aerospace engineers, robotech pilots, and mecha enthusiasts. Think of it as Bitcoin meets jet fuel, Ethereum meets go walk mode, Dogecoin a broken bar but with lasers. Section A. How does Coin solve engineer problems? Let's break it down by robotech engineer pain points. Problem solution. How Coin helps Sedilla high living expenses, affordable housing for engineers. Coin pays rent in Zentradi credits. Thy micro aid I overwork burnout mental health support through the happy engineer in exosense token-based wellness programs. Thy tool part shortages, supply chain interruptions, smart contracts for automatic part orders. Section superscript A. Lack of funding, RD budget constraints, crowdfund new tech using NFTs tied to innovations. Slow project approvals, bureaucratic red tape, decentralized governance with DAO. Robotech engineers face several significant challenges in their work and daily lives. High living expenses are a major concern, with affordable housing being a pressing need. Coin addresses this by offering to pay rent in Zentradi credits, providing financial relief. The demanding nature of their work often leads to overwork and burnout, which Coin tackles through its happy engineer in exosense and token-based wellness programs, prioritizing mental health support. Tool and part shortages due to supply chain interruptions hinder project progress, which Coin implements smart contracts for automatic part orders to ensure a steady supply. Limited RD budgets constrain innovation, so Coin enables crowdfunding of new technologies using NFTs tied to innovations. Lastly, slow project approvals caused by bureaucratic red tape are streamlined through the decentralized governance model of DAO, allowing for more efficient decision-making processes. What's the tech behind Coin? Coin runs on the Go Walk blockchain, Guaranteed efficiency with radical weaponry and logistics coin chain, a super-fast, lightweight blockchain designed to handle high-G maneuvers and untraceable stealth transactions. It's perfect for a world where missile launchers need upgrades, and beer money needs transfers. Key features: transformation transactions, instantly swap between SH2 coin, Zentradi credits, and unobtainium, for rare parts. Battroid banking, your SH2 wallet seamlessly transforms like a VFA fighter mode for quick buys, Battroid for secure vaulting. Pilot NFTs, want to own a piece of VF history? Collect pilot NFTs, each one representing a legendary ace, from Roy Fokker to Isamu Dyson. ETH registered NFTs that actually make sense, forget the useless monkey JPEGs. Our NFTs are next-gen digital assets that have real utility in the robotech world. ETH Blueprint NFTs, unlock exclusive mecha designs. Thigh Upgrade NFTs, get discounts on SH2 tech parts. Thighs Pilot NFTs, earn prestige and staking rewards by holding legendary pilot NFTs. ETHY SH2 Hub, the engineer's utopia. We've also launched SH2 Hub, a decentralized living space for engineers. ETHY Sense affordable housing in mobile space stations. Thy workshops fully stocked with 3D printers, missile parts, and laser cutters. ETHY access to fuel-efficient kitchens that serve high-protein ration bars, because mecha building is hungry work. They're the happy engineer in Dagda sense, because burnout ain't cool. Here's the thing, a happy engineer builds better mechas. That's why we track the happy engineer in ExoSense, which measures thy mental health. Are you taking breaks, or are you literally becoming one with a cockpit? Thy productivity, are you delivering VF upgrades on time without burning out? Thy degree's financial stability, can you afford a space beer after your shift? If your happy engineer in ExoSense drops below a certain point, SH2 Coin auto deposits tokens into your wallet to help cover rent, buy new parts, or even book a vacation to Planet Risa. ETH Pilot DAO, decentralized project management. We also built Pilot DAO, a decentralized project management tool. Thy vote on mecha upgrades, no more waiting on bureaucrats. Thy track missions and objectives in real time. ETHY Currency AI co-pilots that manage budgets, timelines, and resources. Thy 1/4 SH2 venture capital fund, because it's not just about flying giant robots, it's about funding them. Our VC fund is focused on ETH's investing in next-gen mecha tech. ETHY section superscript A funding experimental VF transformations. ETHYO scaling the SH2 coin ecosystem. We've already seed-funded projects like Battle Armor for Cats, because everyone needs a side hustle. Go Walk Yoga, you try holding that mid-transformation pose. Laser-focused beer dispensers, because engineers deserve the best. ETH's currency final thoughts, keep pursuing mecha greatness. At the end of the day, SH2 coin isn't just a digital currency, it's a revolution. It's here to make sure robotech engineers are paid, parts are available, and giant transforming robots keep flying. So let's get out there, deploy our VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogels, and remember the 3 golden rules: don't skip maintenance, don't skimp on missiles, and never, ever fly without SH2 coin in your wallet. Because in this galaxy, the only thing faster than a Sturmvogel broken bar is a smart investment in blockchain. Ami, the best VF-22 engineer and the wildest VC in Madripoor. Page 4. Alright, gather round folks. Welcome to Stormbird Capital, the only venture firm in Madripoor where our pitch deck includes schematics of variable fighters and our financial model transforms from fighter mode to Battroid mode faster than your startup burns cash. Today, we're launching Feathercoin, a blockchain ecosystem that solves every problem a robotech engineer could face, say from fixing wobbly landing gear to affording ramen in Neo-Tokyo. Buckle up, because we're diving straight into the skies with a VF-21/VF-22 Sturmvogel and some serious fintech nonsense. One-eyed Aerospace AF pound advanced technology A now with blockchain. The VF-22's advanced avionics and stealth capabilities are cutting edge, but let's be real, what's stealthier than avoiding taxes with crypto? Enter Feathercoin, the digital currency that integrates directly with your Sturmvogel's cockpit. Need to bribe a Zentradi customs officer? Feathercoin. Need parts for your thruster nozzles? Feathercoin. ETHY inverted exclamation mark stat fact. Our engineers report a 37% reduction in ramen dinners thanks to blockchain-enhanced budgeting. 2-eyed Aerospace AF pound transformation capabilities A, and so does our ecosystem. Your variable fighter transforms seamlessly between modes A fighter, Go Walk, and Battroid. Why shouldn't your income do the same? The Feathercoin NFT ecosystem offers 3 unique modes for engineers: fighter mode, high-speed income, earn Feathercoins by completing engineering gigs in real time. Go Walk mode, side hustles, mint NFTs from your latest mesh designs and sell them to collectors. Battroid mode, passive income, stake Feathercoin to earn dividends, just like how your VF stands tall in Battroid mode. 3-eyed Aerospace AF pound armament and defense A financial shields activated. Just like the VF-22 has integrated laser cannons and countermeasures, our blockchain has built-in protections for your finances. No more getting scammed by sketchy parts dealers. Dissection Feathercoin smart contracts ensure you never pay for parts that don't meet spec. And let's face it, there's nothing worse than installing a missile launcher that turns out to be a toaster. FYN Humostat, engineers report 42% less stress knowing their funds are safer than a VF on stealth patrol. For Aerospace Sedillo AF pound pilot interface say but make it a wallet. The VF-22's advanced cockpit design isn't just for flying. Now it's your financial control center. Picture this: left HUD, crypto wallet balance. Right HUD, current Feathercoin market rates. Integrated AI, Captain, your Raymond budget is dangerously low. Shall I stake your coins for a 15% APY? Also, our pilot suit NFT collection ensures your avatar looks sharp while managing your finances. FY Diaresis AAOI Diaresis Sedilla fun fact, pilots report a 63% increase in happiness when their virtual wallets match their mesh's paint job. 5I Diaresis Sedillo AF pound solving the real problems at the Happy Engineer Index. Hi, we all know the struggle, parts are expensive, living in a space colony isn't cheap, and a happy engineer is a productive engineer. That's why we've created the Happy Engineer Index, Hi, to track how our ecosystem improves your life. DIS current data, average monthly rent in Neo Tokyo, 2,500 Feathercoins average engineer salary, 3,000 Feathercoin staking rewards, plus 1,200 Feathercoins, month with Feathercoin, you can cover rent, buy parts, and still afford a few Iron Raymond NFTs. Operational history why trust us? Look, I'm the best variable fighter engineer in Madripoor. My VF-21 once transformed midair during a intraday attack while I was negotiating a venture deal with a pirate banker. I've personally tuned over 50 Sturmvogels and funded 30 startups, say including MeshPay, the first crypto payment system for Gundam pilots. Trust me. If anyone knows how to blend mecha tech with fintech, it's yours truly. Final pitch: join the Feathercoin squadron. So, whether you're building the next generation of variable fighters or just trying to make rent without selling your plasma cannon, Feathercoin has you covered. The future isn't just variable A, it's digital, stealthy, and pilot approved. And remember, when life gives you and treat your broken bar, launch missiles and stake Feathercoin. Now, who's ready to take this crypto bird to the stratosphere? Page 5. Alright, folks, buckle up. I'm about to show you how we raise $100 million in Madripoor like we're strapping into a VF-22 Sturmvogel A with precision, firepower, and a little style. Let's transform from Go Walk mode into Battroid mode as we break down the KPI dashboard for our shiny property at 5059 Battroid mode Dagda drive, and answer those first 3 VC questions like the top guns we are. F's key metrics, KPIs, for 5059 Battroid mode Dagda VF-22 Sturmvogel drive. Let's talk numbers because VCs love numbers. Think of these KPIs as the avionics in your cockpit. Without them, you're flying blind. But with them, you're making sharp maneuvers and dodging missiles, or, in this case, debt. Metric value: what it means square feet 392,694 SF, big enough to park an entire fleet of VF-22s. Net operating income, NOI, $13,735,477. Our profit after expenses looking solid. Capitalization rate, cap rate 10%, investors lower double-digit cap rate. Debt service coverage ratio, DSCR, 2.02. We've got a nice buffer for paying off our loans. Occupancy rate 86%, not perfect, but we're still flying steady. Tenant credit quality B+, we're dealing with decent tenants and no pirates. Lease expiration schedule 2031, long-term stability for our investment. Effective gross income, $21 million total revenue before expenses. Operating expense ratio, OR 61.5%, a bit high, but nothing a few upgrades can't fix. IRR 11.5%, internal rate of return we're outperforming. And PV $3,850,000 positive, net present value equals future profits. Cash on cash return 10.8%, strong returns for our investors. The property at 5059 Battroid mode Dagda VF-22 Sturmvogel drive, Madripoor boasts an impressive 392,694 square feet, spacious enough to accommodate an entire fleet of VF-22s. With a solid net operating income, NOI, of $13,735,477, the property is generating substantial profit after expenses. Investors are likely to be attracted by the double-digit capitalization rate of 10%. The debt service coverage ratio, DSCR, of 2.02 indicates a comfortable buffer for loan repayments. While the occupancy rate of 86% isn't perfect, it still represents a steady performance. The B+ tenant credit quality suggests we're dealing with reputable tenants, steering clear of any pirate-like behavior. With leases extending to 2031, we have long-term stability for our investment. The effective gross income, EG, stands at an impressive $21 million, representing total revenue before expenses. The operating expense ratio, OR, of 61.5% is slightly high but can be improved with strategic upgrades. The internal rate of return, IRR, of 11.5% shows we're outperforming expectations, while the positive net present value, NPV, of $3,850,000 indicates future profitability. Lastly, the cash-on-cash return of 10.8% promises strong returns for our investors, making this property an attractive investment opportunity in the robotech real estate market. Now, let's hit those big VC questions. FY section copyright Q1, what is the core problem your product, service solves, and why does it matter now? Look, real estate in Madripoor is cutthroat. Here you've got smugglers, mercenaries, and high rollers snapping up prime locations. Our 5059 Battroid mode property solves a crucial problem. High demand commercial space in a market where supply is limited. It's not just a building, it's a strategic command center in the hottest part of Madripoor. Businesses need a secure, high-tech location that offers long-term stability and solid tenant quality. And we've got it. Also, let's be real, no one wants to rent space in the slums of Madripoor. They want prestige. They want Dagda drive. FY section copyright Q2, how does your product stand out in a competitive landscape? This isn't your average building. It's a fully operational variable fighter hangar, equipped with stealth capabilities. Okay, maybe not literally, but close. Here's how we stand out. Superior NOI, at $13.7 million, our net operating income crushes the competition. Cap rate, a 10% cap rate in Madripoor? That's like flying past the competition in a VF-22 at Mach 3. Long-term leases, our tenants are locked in until 2031. A long-term stability is key when raising $100 million. Location, Dagda Drive is prime real estate in Madripoor. Location is everything. We're not parking this bird in some back alley. FY section copyright Q3, what's your current revenue model and how scalable is it? We've got two revenue streams right now, rent from current tenants, IG of $21 million. Upside potential from adjusting in-place rent to match market rent. The scalability. It's like upgrading of VF-21 to a VF-22 Sturmvogel. It's not just a transformation, it's an evolution. We've got room to improve the occupancy rate, currently 86%, optimize rent, and reduce expenses. All of this would supercharge the NOI and give investors an even bigger payday. Aerospace quick humor break, the Madripoor real estate edition. You know, raising $100 million in Madripoor is like betting on a race at the Yancey Speedway. Too slow? You'll get lapped by Viper Strike Racing. Too fast? You might crash before you hit the finish line. But if you hit the sweet spot, you're JJDA boss pulling off a perfect launch in Hummingbird's Fury. The 1/4 power broker score, AAAA with a power broker score of 4 stars, we're not just parking a VF-22 on the runway A, we're taking off into Series B airspace. Time to suit up, strap in, and watch that $100 million capital raise hit max speed. You ready to deploy this pitch to the venture capital elite? Because I sure am. Next stop, Battroid mode profits. Page 6a. Alright, everyone, let's crank this VF-22 Sturmvogel into full Battroid mode because we're diving into questions 4, 5, and 6 like it's a high-stakes dogfight over Madripoor. These VCs want hard numbers and a clear plan and no fluff, no eject buttons. So, let's hit the afterburners and break it down with tactical precision, and maybe a little humor. FY copyright Aerospace Sidula FY yen. Dissection question 4, what is your growth rate and how do you plan to maintain it? Growth rates. VCs love a hockey stick chart, but if you can't handle the G-forces, you're going to black out mid-flight. Our growth rate is currently 8.5%, driven by increasing rents and operational efficiencies. But we're not here to coast, we've got plans to boost that growth to 12 to 15% by making strategic upgrades to tenant quality, occupancy rates, and in-place rent adjustments. FY inverted exclamation mark. Here's our 3-point plan for maintaining growth without crashing. Tenant upgrades. We're transitioning from B+ tenants to A-grade tenants. Madripoor's economy is thriving, and premium businesses want prime real estate. We'll attract top-tier tenants with lease incentives and custom build-outs. Occupancy optimization. We're sitting at 86% occupancy now, but we're targeting 95% plus by the end of year 2. Every percentage point we gain is like adding thrust to our engines. Market rent adjustments. We're currently at $18.47/SF. Market rent is $19.47/SF. We'll bridge that gap and bring in more effective gross income. Every dollar counts when you're pushing for max speed. So yeah, we've got growth locked and loaded. We're not just flying a Mach 2 with our hair on fire. Dissection Question 5, what's your go-to-market strategy, and how will you leverage the funds raised? This is where it gets fun. A $100 million in Madripoor is like handing a Veritech pilot a fully stocked armory. You've got the weapons, now let's talk targets. Our go-to-market strategy is built on 3 fronts. FYI Dialysis 1. Asset enhancements. We'll allocate $30 million to property improvements, say because tenants don't want to rent a building that looks like it's been through a Zentradi invasion. Upgrades to common areas. Adding green energy features. Improving security systems, because he broken by its Madripoor. 2. Aggressive leasing campaign. We'll drop $50 million into a marketing blitz to fill vacancies with A-grade tenants. Think of it as our version of Operation Stargazer. A boots on the ground, securing long-term leases with high-credit tenants. Targeted ad campaigns. Broker incentives to close deals faster. Lease renewals before expiration. Superscript OI Dialysis 3. Geographic expansion. We'll spend $25 million expanding our footprint into new neighborhoods in Madripoor. You know those areas where shady warehouses now sit? We'll turn them into prime commercial hubs. Identify undervalued properties. Secure development rights. Future-proof the portfolio. The remaining $30 million. That's going to working capital, debt reduction, and a little war chest for unexpected opportunities. Because in Madripoor, you never know when you'll need emergency funds to, say, pay off a mercenary syndicate. Dissection Question 6, what's your customer acquisition cost, CAC, and lifetime value, LTV? Alright, let's talk CAC and LTV. VCs love these acronyms because they sound like top-secret Robotech protocols. CAC, customer acquisition cost. We're spending $9.75/SF to acquire tenants. LTV, lifetime value. Our tenants are typically 10-year leases, bringing in an average of $184.70/SF over their lifetime. Eth's LTV to CAC ratio. Our LTV to CAC ratio is 19:1. That's elite-level efficiency, folks. For every dollar we spend on acquiring a tenant, we get $19 back over their lease term. If you've got a fighter jet with 19:1 fuel efficiency, you don't just fly, you dominate the skies. Eth's currency summary. Let's wrap this pitch up. So, here's the deal. We've got a high-growth asset in a prime location, a rock-solid strategy for expansion, and elite-level tenant acquisition metrics. With $100 million in Series B funding, we'll optimize, expand, and conquer the Madripoor real estate market faster than a VF-22 streaking across the skyline. VCs, you in? And hey, if you don't fund us, no worries. We'll still be flying high while you're stuck on the ground looking up at our Sturmvogel in full flight mode. Let's lock in that Series B round and get to work. #mic drop Eth's currency FY yen. Page 6b. Alright, strap in, folks. We've got questions 7, 8, and 9 locked in the targeting system, and I'm ready to fire off some answers with the precision of a VF-22 Sturmvogel on a strafing run. If these VCs want numbers, milestones, and exit strategies, they're about to get a full payload of intel. Let's light the afterburners and make this pitch session fly faster than a Zentradi mothership retreating from Earth Defense Forces. FY copyright Dialysis yen. Dissection Question 7, what's your current burn rate and runway, and what milestones will you hit next? VCs want to know if we're burning cash like a Macross cannon overload, or if we've got fuel reserves to make it through hyperspace. Don't worry, we're not flying blind here. FY section Dialysis burn rate, we're currently burning $2.3 million per month. That's the cost of keeping the hangar running, paying our trop guns, and developing new tech to stay ahead of competitors in Madripoor's cutthroat market. FY negation runway, with $40 million cash on hand, we've got a 17-month runway. That's plenty of time to crush milestones and avoid crash landings. Eth's Macron next milestones, the real targets, 12-month mark. AZ inverted exclamation mark I Dialysis occupancy goal, 95% across our properties. AZ inverted exclamation mark I Dialysis revenue milestone, hit $22 million ARR. AZ inverted exclamation mark I Dialysis new asset acquisition, secure 2 prime locations in Madripoor's financial district. 18-month mark, Series C prep. AZ inverted exclamation mark I Dialysis achieve profitability. AZ inverted exclamation mark I Dialysis launch tenant tech portal to improve tenant experience and reduce churn. AZ inverted exclamation mark I Dialysis finalize geographic expansion strategy for neighboring countries. Basically, we're not burning fuel aimlessly, we've got clear flight plans and milestones on the radar. Dissection Question 8, who's on your leadership team, and what's their track record? Every great mission needs a squadron of aces to pull it off. Let me introduce you to Team Hampshire Flight Command and the best leadership crew this side of Macross City. FY Diaresis AAOI Diaresis Adilla 1. Johnny Blaster McLean, CEO, a former fighter pilot turned real estate mogul. Johnny's got 20 plus years of experience in property development, with $1 billion in completed deals. He doesn't just fly the plane, he builds the airstrip and sells the hangars. Track record, led 3 successful exits, including a $150 million sale of a commercial property portfolio to a Madripoor conglomerate. Fun fact, once negotiated a lease deal in a shady nightclub while dodging bounty hunters. FY Section 2. Rowena Brains Chen, CFO. Rowena is our financial ace, a former investment banker from Madripoor's Ironclaw Holdings. She's got a sixth sense for numbers and can spot cash flow issues from a mile away. Track record, managed $2 billion in funds, scaled a tech startup to profitability, and reduced CAC by 40%. Fun fact, once crunched numbers during a turbulence-filled flight and saved a deal mid-air. The Diaresis Adilla 3. Tom Wrenchkulski, COO. Tom is our operations chief, a former engineer with a knack for optimizing processes. He's the guy who makes sure everything runs like clockwork. Track record, scaled a logistics company to $50 million ARR, improved tenant satisfaction by 20%, and cut costs by 15%. Fun fact, he's rebuilt a variable fighter from scratch twice. Dissection Question 9, what's your exit strategy, and how will this Series B round fit into the vision? The exit strategy. VCs don't just want to hear about growth, they want to know when they'll be cashing out and buying that island in Madripoor Bay. We've got 3 exit strategies locked and loaded. FE's 1. IPO, preferred, we're aiming for an IPO within 5 years. By then, we'll be sitting on a $1B plus portfolio, with recurring revenues and tech-driven property management solutions that will make us an attractive investment. Series B roll. This $100 million raise will get us to profitability and scale our portfolio to hit IPO readiness. The degrees 2. Strategic acquisition, if the IPO window doesn't open, we've got contingency plans. We'll position ourselves as an acquisition target for global real estate funds. Potential bias. Think Stark Enterprises, LexCorp, or Madripoor's own Tiger Claw Holdings. FY Currency 3. Joint venture, creative option, if neither the IPO nor acquisition options work out, we'll form a joint venture with regional partners to keep expansion on track. F's Currency Summary, let's land this pitch. Look, VCs, we're not here to buzz the tower and make some noise. We're here to fly the mission, hit the milestones, and get you a safe, profitable exit. Our burn rate is controlled. Our leadership team is stacked with aces. And our exit strategy is tight. So, what do you say? $100 million gets you a seat in the cockpit, and together, we'll take this Sturmvogel of a company to new heights. Remember, in the words of Captain Roy Fokker, it doesn't matter how fast you're flying, as long as you know where you're going. Let's get airborne. #MakeDrop Currency FY Yen.